in their very first doubleheader of the season. At first, they fell to the Hyannis Harbor Hawks 5-3, and then the Wareham Gatemen 9-1. But they look to pick things back up today in their second doubleheader of the season, and that starts with the Harwich Mariners in just a few moments at 12:30. You're going to hear from pitcher Connor Lehman, Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird, and field manager Scott Landers. It's the Tomahawk Talk, and it starts right now.
Left field, back on it to left fielder Brocious. It drops before the wall. Cooney scores. Simpson from third, around, touches home, and the Bourne Braves have the lead.
We know you missed us, so we decided to get here early and film another pregame Tomahawk Talk. Welcome in. I'm your host, Kaydence Kilhof, joined by Devon, Jarvis, and Kasey, Kazliner, before the Bourne Braves take on the Harwich Mariners in Game 1 of the back-to-back doubleheader series. But Devon, last night's series was just not great for the Braves at all.
No, it wasn't. It was probably the worst day of the Bourne Braves season, bar none. 2 losses and crucial ones. You go from being a game and a half up in the West Division to a half game back to the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. It was not ideal in any stretch of your imagination. The Braves played their worst 2 games of the year, you could argue, and had no fight out there. That's the biggest thing. They did not look motivated. They did not look like they wanted to be there, and that's the thing you fear most heading into the final stretch of the season before the playoffs. You need to have motivation and be excited for what's to come. Another championship, possibly. It doesn't really seem like these guys are ready for that right now.
Yeah, right now, I mean, time is of the essence. You only have 3 games left before the playoffs, 2 days of baseball, and 3 games. It's a lot of stuff to have to fix in just a short span. The bright side is the Braves obviously could still lose out, and they're still in the playoffs. They still could be in a good position, but you don't want to be heading into the playoffs on a cold streak. If you have to get out the errors, do it now at least, and not in the postseason when it actually matters. But to your point, it's just too many little things adding up into a lot of bigger things that are causing the Braves to just not be where they need to be right now.
The bright side is also that the Braves know what they did wrong yesterday, and they know what they need to fix. When I spoke to Berkeley Mabius after Game 2 yesterday, he said things just weren't falling. They can't be making those errors, and the same thing applies for today.
Yeah, you have to come out here and play better baseball. 6 errors in 2 games is unacceptable. This is the Braves team that has had by far the worst defense in the Cape Cod Baseball League in the month of July, and we've seen them fault multiple times. You know, it's now August. We look at this and say, Bourne is born for August. They've always had a better style of playing in this month, but you're going to have to see it. And everything leading up to August 1st has told us that we might not see the regular Bourne that we've come to know in these recent years this season.
The Bourne Braves haven't been playing Bourne Braves baseball, so let's check out the highlights from yesterday in Game 1 and Game 2 against Hyannis and Wareham. The Harbor Hawks started things out in the second off a Jax Jimenez single. He scores Andrew Lamb and Nick Drumboski, and the Harbor Hawks up 2 early on. But it doesn't end there. In the bottom of the third, a wild pitch from Ben Bean scores Clay Thompson, and just like that, Hyannis is up 3. And again, it doesn't stop. Clay Thompson singles on a ground ball in the 4th, and that scores Matt Einich, and the Harbor Hawks up 4. And this is the point of the game where there's only 7 innings being played. The Braves really needed to step up, but Luke Costello did, a guy that leads this team in RBI. And right after that, Austin Hawk with the walk, and the Braves slowly chipping away at this lead. In the bottom of the 6th, though, a Josh Sergal balk scores Charlie Bates, and the Harbor Hawks keep adding on to this lead, up 3 at this point. And Riker Waite steps out in the top of the 7th. There's one last shot for the Braves to take this lead in the game, and Riker Waite starts it off with a home run to center field, but that's as close as the Braves get to a victory. They end the game down 5-3. 3 hours later, Bourne made it to Spillane Field to take on the Wareham Gatemen, and Riker Waite starts things out strong. In back-to-back at-bats in 2 different games, he hits a home run to right field, and the Braves off to a strong start early on until the bottom of the 3rd, when there's a wild pitch from Brandon Shannon, and that scores R.J. Hamilton, and from there it's a tie ball game. But then a double scores one more, and Wareham snags its first lead of the day, with the Braves starting to struggle early on in this game. After that, Bryce Eastep tries to catch the runner at second. He makes it there. Bryce Eastep doesn't. That's another error. And then the runner makes it to third, safe and sound. and the Braves are starting to lose control a little bit at this point in the game. But then you keep going, and it's error after error. Ryan Pikatowski tries to get the ball to first. That's another error for the Braves, and a runner makes it home safe at that point. And for the dagger, a Levi Clark home run on a fly ball to center field puts the Gatemen up 9-1, and that ends the day for the Braves, having 2 losses in their first doubleheader of the season. Overall, 4 errors on the day for the Braves is not the kind of Braves baseball that you would expect, like you said, Devon, at this point in the season. And Bourne's pitching staff all day long was just struggling on pretty much all cylinders. They started off not too bad, and then it just started to fall off from there. And there were pretty much about 2 hitters on this Bourne squad that had a decent day, and that was Berkeley Mabius and Riker Waite hitting 2 home runs in 2 different games in one day.
Yeah, it was pretty incredible from those two. Riker Waite showing what he's done at Vanderbilt with Bourne last season, and he's coming into this team with a lot of power. He's been exceptional for this Bourne Braves team overall, and you love what you saw from Berkeley Mabius yesterday. 4 hits overall in the day, a double. He was fantastic, but you're going to have to see it for more than just those 2 players. You're going to have to see the rest of the 7 players in this lineup step up and be big. Rustin Rigdon as well as Luke Costello, who have been really solid players to this team, all-stars in the Cape Cod Baseball League, have come up short in the last week where the Bourne Braves have struggled. They need to step up, and especially the bottom half of the lineup. Not sure what it's going to look like today with a lot of new players coming in, but with that said, it cannot be a black hole. You cannot get to the 5 through 9 spot and say, okay, the Bourne Braves are going to have to just settle for outs here. You have to expect them to possibly contribute to this team. This is a Bourne Braves team a year ago that had so much depth, and it just doesn't seem like the Bats have shown that depth so far this season.
And they've had some reinforcements come in this week. Position players, we don't really know how good they are yet or what their role is going to be on this team, but you also can mention Matt Bolton, another guy who had his first home run of the season just a few days ago. The pressure on him is definitely boiling a little bit just with his role being such a great defender in the outfield, but also being expected to be that bat the Braves had him be in June at the plate. So again, it's 4 guys at least that need to step up more on top of the 2 that have been better recently, like Riker Waite and Berkeley Mabius, like you said, both of them with undeniable talent. But those 2 could hit home runs every game, and the Braves could still lose. That's just kind of the nature of the team right now. Other guys have to pick each other up.
And today's game against Harwich is definitely the kind of game that the Braves can use to build up some confidence heading into the playoffs today.
Should be a big one. Bourne won the last matchup against Harwich, and this Harwich team overall 2-8 over the last 10. Yesterday, they went to McKeon Park to face the Hyannis Harborhawks. Let's check out the highlights.
We pick things up in the bottom of the first inning in a game that means a lot to the Bourne Braves. Caden Miller at the plate, grounds to the right side, and on the ground out, scores Matt Einish. This an early lead for the Hyannis Harborhawks, but they only piled on. Miller, after an RBI in the first, gets 3 more in the bottom of the 5th. A 3-run shot by Caden Miller to bring the Harborhawks up by 6 in the bottom of the 5th. No response right now by Harwich, and they keep it going. Now 8-0 after a Nick Dromboski line drive to left fielder Paul Jones. Lamb comes around to score, and in the top of the 9th, this is the only response overall from the Harwich Mariners. Paul Jones II homers to right center field, but overall, a Harwich team that needed a win if they want to secure themselves not to be the 4 seed in the West Division. And on the other side, a team in Hyannis that now, after the win over the Harwich Mariners, secure themselves in the top of the West Division for the first time all season. Caden Miller, by far the star. 1 for 4 with a run scored and 4 RBI. He lifted them in this game, and what a huge win for Hyannis. Harwich overall, who have been just 2 wins over their last 10, going to need to bounce back in their final 2 games of the season. How about the day from Caden Miller? 1 for 4 with a run scored and 4 RBI. A much-needed win for Hyannis. They get it done, and now they sit first place in the West Division for the first time all season. And overall, a rough one for the Mariners. Now 2-8 over their last 10.
And Harwich has really seemed to struggle in this late July season of play, but also they only scored 2 runs, and it was in the 9th inning. That kind of sounds like a team we know in Bourne. They're only putting up runs in later games, and now that today's matchup is only 7 innings because it's a makeup day, both teams are going to have to step up and get runs early on.
Yeah, Harwich feels like a worse off version of the Braves right now. A team that started out really hot, has a lot of talent, but just is cooling off at the wrong time. Braves cannot let that be them to the fullest extent, though. You mentioned Harwich has lost 8 of its last 10. The Braves are not quite in that position, but they're on a 4-game losing streak, which is up there as part of the cooler teams in the Cape Cod Baseball League. So again, you can't get complacent at this time of the year. And you look at the remaining schedules, you talked about Hyannis jumping into first place. The Braves have YD today after playing a game in the early afternoon. That is going to be a really tough matchup for the Braves. You kind of have to win out logistically if you want to take the division. Obviously, you can still win the division without winning out, but it's going to be much harder being a half game back of Hyannis. You have Falmouth right behind you as well. You really can't afford to drop points, and not beating YD yet is a bit of a red flag. Again, we've seen the Braves struggle against Harwich too, right here at Dorn Park. You have to take care of business against the Mariners at a minimum. Go into Cotuit tomorrow with a lot of confidence that you can beat them, as you've done multiple times this season.
Well, YD is a team that Bourne has struggled against all season long, but they're not the same team that they were at the beginning of this summer, and we can definitely say that. But still, the win over them today, getting the first win of the season over the Red Sox, would give the Braves some momentum, so they're looking for that. But coming up after the break, you're going to hear from the Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird, field manager Scott Landers, and the pitcher and Connor Lehman. We'll be right back. But YD is also a team that hasn't been hot over the past few games, and they were really on a hot streak at the beginning of the summer. As many teams were, they kind of flipped the script halfway through the season. But even then, the Braves, if they get this win, it would really help just boost their confidence and boost this momentum going into the playoffs. But coming up after the break, you're going to hear from the Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird, the pitcher Connor Lehman, and field manager Scott Landers. We'll be right back.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Leg 1 of the doubleheader for the Bourne Braves starts at 12:30 p.m. They'll take on the Harwich Mariners for the final time this regular season. Kasey Kazliner alongside Braves field manager Scott Landers. Skip, obviously yesterday was a frustrating day. How eager are you and the guys to just turn a new leaf and start another doubleheader today?
Well, I hope it turns today. We've lost 4 in a row. Yesterday was one of the worst days I've ever been a part of out here. But, hey, we got to keep going. It's in the past, and we got to turn the page today and start getting ready for the playoffs.
You'll be here for the first game. You're going to head up to Cooperstown to watch your son play baseball up there. How excited are you to watch him play?
Extremely excited. It's a dream come true for a little kid. Always, it doesn't matter if you're talking about the guys here that went to Cooperstown when they were 12 or you talk to him. It's a great experience, and I'm excited to get out there and watch him.
In a corresponding move, Ed Blankmeyer will be the acting field manager. Obviously, his resume speaks for itself, but what do you like about him stepping in and being able to coach for a few games at the highest level?
I mean, he's done it at the highest level. I would say he's better than me. He teaches me a lot of things. He's a great person to be around, and, the team's in good hands with him.
Noah Scott on the mound today. I talked with Leaf Bigelow pregame. He gave a lot of praise around his recent starts. Just what improvement specifically have you seen from him since when he got here?
I think utilizing all his pitches. He's established a cutter now that he didn't have really coming in, but he's been able to throw the 2-seamer, the 4-seamer, cutter, slider, change, and just get more acclimated to being a starter and a true pitcher, rather than just a kind of a 2-pitch guy and going short. So hopefully it helps him going into Oregon State next year to be a weekend guy.
Leaf mentioned that he actually added the cutter here during the summer. What was that process like of helping him get acclimated to that new pitch?
I mean, it's on these guys. We guide them, and he worked on it and he figured it out, and now he's throwing it in game, and it's been a very helpful pitch for him, and he's a lot more confident with it now.
Obviously, you're taking it game by game at this point in the season. The standings are very close in the West for that top spot. Are you watching them day to day, or are you kind of just handling what's on the field?
No, I mean, we got to handle our own business. Do I look at it? Yeah. but it's not hopeful what this team does or this team does. We got to take care of our own business. Ultimately, if we lose and we back into that first, we're not in a good spot, so going into the playoffs, that is, so we got to take care of our own business and get back on track.
Skip, thank you so much for taking the time. We'll send it back upstairs for the Braves taking on the Mariners.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
It's almost game time here at Doran Park between the Bourne Braves and the Harwich Mariners. Welcome back into the pregame Tomahawk Talk. Once again, I'm your host, Kaydence Kilhof, joined by Devon, Jarvis, and Kasey, Kazliner. Guys, we talked about it, but today is day 2 of this doubleheader stretch for the Braves. Day 1 didn't really end in their favor, but Devon, what are your main takeaways?
I think a lesson learned for the most part. This is a Bourne Braves team that maybe had their worst day, like I mentioned earlier, in the entire season. That's oftentimes a point in which Scott Landers comes and lets this team know it was their worst day. They have to come out with a little bit of urgency in a way they didn't have in yesterday's games. Of course, you would have rather gone 2-0 yesterday than you would today, but overall, the Bourne Braves just have to look forward at this point. If you can go into the playoffs with a 3-game win streak, get 2 today and 1 more against a Katuitt team that you've had good success against all season long, you feel good. You feel resurged, and the Bourne Braves are going to have to see that today. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a tough one, but again, they play way better at home than they do on the road, and on top of that, it's against 2 tough teams that they feel like they should be able to beat, and they've been close at beating all season long, Harwich being the only one they've gotten a win against.
I think it's easy to feel tired, sometimes unmotivated at this point in the year. Obviously, we're not on the field, but these guys play the entire collegiate season, and they come here oftentimes at the beginning of the year or beginning of the summer rather, and have to play it out the full time. And that can be really hard for guys to stay in it. Obviously, again, you want to get those reps, but at the same time, been playing baseball for going on, 6 months now straight, and so it's tough, but at the same time, the goal of winning a championship is mere weeks away, less than even. The playoffs are starting very shortly. The Braves just need to stay motivated. You won't have Scott Landers for Game 2 of this doubleheader, as he'll be taking care of his son's tournament, so like you said earlier, good luck to him, but at the same time, you have to be able to rally around the absence of Scott Landers, because he's a big focal point of the plan that goes into games as the field manager, but also he's just, again, a guy who sticks to fundamentals, and so you have to be able to rally around his absence.
And he's also a guy that just really cares about this Brave squad. The reason that all these games were delayed until the point of cancellation was because he was fighting for them to play. So it really is not great that he's not going to be here for Game 2. And he's a guy that was talking to the team for about 10 minutes post-game yesterday. I was talking to Nate Laird about it in yesterday's post-game Tomahawk Talk, that he was just telling them so many things. And usually those post-game talks only last about 2 minutes, but yesterday he definitely had a lot to say.
Yeah, I imagine that conversation was just letting the players know that they cannot be complacent or happy with what they provided yesterday on the field. But looking past Scott Landers, you've got a guy in Ed Blankmeyer who's maybe the most qualified manager in this entire league. He had a minor league job with the New York Cyclones in Brooklyn, and overall can come out here and be a fantastic manager for this team. He was with St. John's for 20 seasons. He more than knows what it takes to manage a team in-game especially, and Ed Blankmeyer is a fantastic option, even a second option. Scott Landers has said before, he learns more from him than vice versa.
We've got Ed Blankmeyer stepping up later on in today's game, but for both games today, do you guys have any players to watch, just a key player that we might need to step up?
I think Riker Waite, obviously when you homer back-to-back games, you wonder how long that streak can go. So I think Riker Waite is my choice. I think his defense has also been huge. I mean, you look at the Braves infield yesterday, nearly every infield position made an error, but Riker Waite was pretty strong in that game defensively. The Braves needed him to be. I'm looking for him to keep the consistency going. He started the year a little slow with the Braves before he left for Team USA, had a not so great first game back with the Braves, but again, the past 2 home runs, and again, the game before that, a couple of singles. He's running a 3-game hit streak. I expect him to step up.
I think the one guy I look toward in an X-factor situation is Rustin Rigdon. He's been a little bit slow as of recent, but when he gets on the base paths, he is fast. He leads the Cape Cod Baseball League in stolen bases. He scores a lot of runs, and he's just overall a spark plug for this team to get stuff going. And it's been fantastic to see when he does well, it seems the Bourne Braves do well as well. Who's your pick, Kaydence?
I feel like I gotta go with Luke Costello, only because he's hit so many runners in this season, and he's the guy that's a veteran on this squad. He only played 1 game for the Braves last season, but he did go 1 for 3, and he's been here pretty much all year now. He left for the draft, now he's back. He's been playing with his brother Andrew Costello that just left, but he's a guy that really has just played a consistent game, although he hasn't been one of the top hitters in the league or on the team in general. He's a guy that the Bourne Braves just need out there. But we are wrapping up our pregame Tomahawk Talk. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Coming up after the break, you'll catch these guys on the call and me on the sidelines.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
They say it's a marathon, not a sprint, but boy, does it feel like a 100-yard dash to end the 2026 Cape Cod Baseball League regular season. It's day 2 of doubleheaders. Today, the Bourne Braves start against the Harwich Mariners here at Dorn Park for their second-to-last home game of the season in the regular season. Great to have you with us on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. Devon, Jarvis with you alongside Kasey, Kazliner, and the third member of our team in Kaydence, Kilhof, joining us in just a few moments. It was a tough day yesterday for the Bourne Braves, to put it lightly. You heard it in our pregame, but one certainly to forget. And Scott Landers says it was not one he wants to continue with in these final 2 days.
Yeah, he called it one of the worst days he's ever been a part of. He's not mincing any words, knowing that every game right now matters. It's also Scott Landers' final regular season game. He'll be going to visit his son up in Cooperstown, but that just means every game matters, especially one today where it's a little bit shorter.
Should be interesting to see how this one faces out. It is a just 7-inning game set to be taking place between the Harwich Mariners as well as the Bourne Braves. And with that, we'll send it now down field side. Kaydence, Kilhof with more.
Hey Devon, thanks so much. The struggle with this Brave squad has a lot to do with the pitching staff, and this was a pitching staff that was really hot coming into this summer, and pitching coach Leaf Bigelow said so himself, but when I asked him about yesterday's games, he said, can we just not talk about it? I want to forget about it. This wasn't the Brave squad that we know and love, and after last night's game, manager Ed Blankmeyer gave all of the players this huge speech saying that you guys just have to pick each other up. Usually those post-game chats only last 1 or 2 minutes, but last night it went for about 10 minutes, so these coaches are really starting to get on these players about just playing better baseball, getting more control of the game, but the pitchers also said they were just playing against really good hitters yesterday. After Wareham hit that home run, Gavin Miller said he was just a really good guy and it just didn't work out. He had a great home run. So overall, guys, these players are really working today. There was a huge chat in the outfield for about 20 minutes. Field manager Scott Landers was talking to all the pitchers. I was actually going to interview Connor Lehman, but he had to go in for the chat. But as of now, guys, all the pitchers are ready for another day of doubleheaders.
It should be a very interesting one. These two have battled it out all season long. Only one win right now for the Bourne Braves over the Harwich Mariners, and this could tie the season series after the Braves dropped all four 1 season ago. Before we continue here, let's go over the lineups for both sides, beginning with the Harwich Mariners. Nico Brini leads off playing left field with Maceiko in center, batting second. Ty Smolinski, the highest active OPS leader in the Cape Cod Baseball League, bats third, playing designated hitter, with Cade Curlin playing shortstop, batting fourth. Sean O'Leary bats fifth, playing first base, with J.P. Peltier batting sixth, playing third. It goes around to Joan James batting seventh, playing catcher, with Charlie Crisola playing second base, batting eighth, and Colin Larson in right field, batting ninth. First,
taking a look at the Harwich defense, Nico Brini in left field, Micah Kirikoff in center, Colin Larson in right, Sean O'Leary at first base, Charlie Crisola at second, Cade Curlin at short, J.P. Peltier at third base, and Joan James is the catcher. Yeah, I mean, the Braves yesterday had one replacement on the bench. That really is not enough. I mean, obviously you'd like to have as many as possible, but only having one, and with how much Bryce Eastep was taking a beating behind the plate at catcher, foul balls ricocheting off of him, the Braves cannot afford any guys going down, and with that, it's huge that they have some reinforcements.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
A Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
A Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then
Yeah, he's been inconsistent, and he's developing the cutter nicely. He's really becoming a more mature pitcher. But, again, this is probably his biggest start of the summer. Every game has been big for the Braves and trying to keep that first spot, but now they're not in it. He has to set the tone. The defense behind him also does, too. Errors stacked up last night. Braves probably could have been more in the game last night against Wareham had they not had a defensive blunder pretty much every single inning, it felt like. So, definitely a big start for big hurler on the mound.
Leading off of the Mariners, the left fielder from Wolford, number 21, Nico Rainey.
First batter up out of the left side is Nico Brady.
I have interview.
Fantastic player. Overall, big season for the Harwich Mariners. Checks out here for the first bat.
Play!
Here we go. Now with Scott working again, this Harwich Mariners team. Takes some fires to first base though. Brady takes all the way to the strike. Ready pitcher, lefty batter. Braves yesterday. The Large Boston really struggled overall. Definitely want to forget about it. A lot of talks both after the game as well as before today's game to reset. 5-3 to the Harwich Mariners, 9-1 to the Wareham Kaydence. The 0-1 from the wide for Scott. Brady to the left side, over the left field, Benson and foul.
Here you go, kid.
Apologies for the technical difficulties. We welcome you back to the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. A 0-2 count already for Noah Scott in the first inning against Nico Brady. Brady, a very solid player for this Harwich team, leading off with a 734 OPS as time is called, and they say a pitch clock violation. Going to make it a 1-2 count after the violation. 2 quick strikes to start. Scott Lander's not loving the call to begin, and saying that Nico Brady wasn't ready at 8. Righty pitcher, lefty batter matchup. Scott, the 1-2 from the line, comes home. Swing and foul tip back to the backstop. Both players confused. The throw at first. Off the glove of the first baseman, and Gabe Milano goes into shallow right field. And on first base, by way of the K, is Nico Brady. Quite unorthodox to begin.
That's why you always have to watch the umpire. If he's not saying it's foul, it's not foul. It's a live ball. Strike 3, and the Braves defense, again, hopefully not going to continue what it did last night. A lot of struggles.
First strikeout of the day. And we'll see how they call this one, possibly an E2 or E3. Instead, they say passed ball against the catcher in Cam Papetti, making his first start as a member of the Braves. Scott deals with a runner on one, fires home, skips in the dirt. Papetti steps up, receives, and tosses it back. It's now the righty batter in Micah Kirikov. Micah Kirikov stepping up in this one. He had been a player to sit in the back of the lineup for this Harwich team, now steps up as of recent. 1 ball, no strikes. No outs in top 1. Scott fires home, misses low and outside. Kirikov was a 2024 MLB Nike RBI Central Regional Tournament participant in the Home Run Derby. Won it as a high schooler. 2 balls, no strikes. Scott looks in, fires home, and Kirikov takes in the bottom half for a K. 2 balls, 1 strike. Overall, a balanced lineup for Steve Engler today against the Bourne Braves. A total of 5 lefties and 4 righties. 2-1. Scott from the stretch fires home. Kirikov slaps one up the middle of the infield. Goes into center. Matt Bolton receives as Brainy goes into second. And the Harwich Mariners are off to a hot start here.
You talked about Kirikov's improvement and progression up the lineup. It's because of that barrel effect. That's a hard hit ball, likely at or around 100 miles an hour off the bat. And now that drop third strike turning into a bit more trouble.
Could certainly be trouble for the Braves coming up here as the best hitter in the Cape Cod Baseball League, and Ty Smolinski steps up. Smolinski out of Kansas State has been a revelation. First pitch he sends into right field. This is going to drop for a base hit. Around third, rather, with the stop sign, goes Breeny. So Smolinski on with a single. And they're hitting off against Noah Scott to start already.
Not the first time this week, and probably not the second time either. We've seen in the first inning of a game a team playing the Braves being very aggressive. And we see that from Harwich here early. A lot of swings and a lot of contact.
Bases loaded after 3 batters as Cade Kurland steps up out of the right side. Kurland working fast, has a chance for an RBI. Pitch comes in. He smashes it up the left field line. A lot of space in left field. This one drops for a base hit. Now at the wall on one hop by Farrell. One comes in Breeny. 2 behind him in Kirikoff as well. To score on the RBI double from Cade Kurland. And just like that, it's 2-0 Harwich already.
I mean, definitely not the start you wanted. That's the obvious thing to say. But that point I made earlier continues, right? It's that aggressiveness, keeping your hands back, making nice contact. I thought that was a potential grand slam, maybe at a different park or on a different day it is. But huge for Harwich, a team that has lost 8 of its last 10, to get a quick start like this.
The lefty and Sean O'Leary steps up. No outs yet in the top of the first inning, still 2 in scoring position for O'Leary. Lefty bat digs in at 6'1", 210 pounds. Just finished his redshirt sophomore season at UMass Lowell. Scott from the stretch fires home. It's outside for a ball. This is a Harwich team that has lit up the Braves before early in games. It was a close one last time they were here at Doran Park. The first one at White House as the 1-0 comes in. O'Leary lays off of it for a ball, 2-0. Got out of hand early for the Braves. Home to O'Leary. Rocket up the middle of the infield. Hits off Noah Scott. Dribbles into foul territory. 1 run comes in Smolinski as time is called. And that hit off on a rocket against Noah Scott's foot, and he has a limp already.
Yeah, it's worst case scenario. Scott's a guy who, even though he's struggling right now, can bring you length. And for him to potentially be hurt here and then also another run comes in, it's not looking good right now. Just have to hope he's okay. This is not a great sight.
Bourne's trainer Robin as well as Scott Landers come out to greet Noah Scott as he doesn't even have the strength to stand up right now. He's laying down at the bottom of the mound. This one not ideal for the Braves at all, and a scary sight undoubtedly.
Especially with, again, how much he's improved and how little depth there is right now in the bullpen in terms of arms that are actually available to go today.
Braves.
Riker Waite and some of the other infielders going back to the dugout to report.
And the entire team's stepping off for a moment here. And Scott just sitting down on his bottom. We're going to take a short break here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and send it to a Kaydence Kilhof interview alongside Connor Lehman that she did pregame. We'll be right back.
Before the Bourne Braves play the Harwich Mariners in the second doubleheader of the season, the pitcher from Alabama, Connor Lehman, joins me in the pregame Tomahawk Talk. Connor, you've been here for over a month now. Describe the Cape Cod Baseball League experience.
Yeah, it's been awesome. I've made a whole bunch of new friends, and getting to pitch up here, it's awesome.
What's your favorite part?
Pitching.
How have you felt yourself grow on the mound from pitching?
100%. Just getting reps out here and, throwing consistently and against really good hitters has been really nice.
You guys had your first doubleheader of the season yesterday. What were your main takeaways?
Yeah, it was definitely a rough start, but, we had a talk with Coach Landers today, and we're definitely locked in for today.
And by no means having a doubleheader, it's not easy for a pitching staff. So what can you guys do to stay rested and well recovered for 4 games in 2 days?
Yeah, I mean, definitely going to see Robin and getting our treatment, and then, just, getting into bed last night and getting a good breakfast today and getting us ready to go.
You guys have your second doubleheader of the season today. What can you guys do to not have a repeat of yesterday?
Come out, with better intensity and just more energy and just, attack the strike zone, and the hitters have put up good at-bats, and that's all we can ask.
All right, Connor, thanks so much.
Thank you.
A Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Back here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network in Cape League TV. It's a 3-0 game in favor of Harwich in the top of the first, but it looks like Noah Scott is okay and set to continue this game as he throws some warm-up pitches in and the mound clears. A scary one earlier.
Yeah, it's a good sign that he's up and throwing, and we talked about it. It's kind of a pitcher's worst nightmare. Lucky that he's still able to be out there. Obviously, Noah Scott struggled a little bit this inning, but you want to see a guy like that battle back from adversity. Not out of hand yet. You got to get your first out, though, to feel a little bit better.
It's the righty and J.P. Peltier who steps up, playing third base today for the Harwich Mariners. He digs in out of the right side with runners on the corners. It's Kurland on third, O'Leary on first base, as Scott gets set for his first pitch back. Already 4 hits, by this Harwich team. They've gotten a hold of Scott early. First pitch comes home. He grounds it off himself. Foul. Peltier on the season so far, working himself into this 6th spot. Currently hitting .202 on the year with a .599 OPS. He leans back in the back of the righty's box with an open stance. Scott still searching for his first out despite having a strikeout in inning 1. The 0-1 comes in and just misses. That drop third strike to start, Kasey, on the pass ball, really not ideal for the Braves. And it's kind of set this off wrong.
It's been costly for sure. Just one extra run, that probably would have happened.
He grounds it up the middle of the infield. Waite steps on second for one, fires to first base. It's there for Milano as the run comes home in Kurland. So it's a 6-3 double play. Despite that, an RBI for J.P. Peltier. And now 3 RBI on back-to-back-to-back at-bats for this Harwich team.
And you'll take it if you're the Braves defense. I mean, at this point, you need 2 outs. And you got to give it to Riker Waite. He has been a staple on the left side of the infield ever since he's come. But, again, another run comes in.
So, no RBI as Sean James gets set to go in the righty's box. First pitch low and inside, a ball. You get those 2 outs, you trade it for a run. And now a 4-0 score in favor of the Harwich Mariners in top 1. He waggles the bat in the back of the righty's box. James gets set, 1-0 comes in. He grounds it foul in the backstop. First 4 who come to the plate for the Mariners all come in to score. And this is a game that the Mariners have needed for some time now. Currently 2-8 over their last 10. They've really struggled. The Braves also struggling. The 1-1 in. Swing and a miss from Sean James. Scott with a chance to leave this after a really rough start, battling back. Still 4-0 Harwich. Scott climbs the bump once more. Fires the 1-2 home. Foul ball back. James just catches a piece.
Not the type of game you want to go down early either if you're Bourne, considering you have multiple new guys, 3 in the order that naturally are going to have to still get accustomed to playing here, whether they have summer ball experience or not this summer. Just getting a feel for it after not swinging probably for a few days.
The 1-2 from the wind home. Inside misses for a ball against James. The Braves entering today's game on a 4-game loss streak. Haven't gotten a win since last Saturday at home against Hyannis. It's been a full week. The 2-2 in. James takes for strike 3 on the inside edge. His second of the frame. And the Braves escape but allow 4 after a scary situation from Noah Scott. We'll take a step aside here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network in Cape League TV. We'll be right back.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Back on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. Let's get you that Bourne lineup as they are set to bat for the first time this afternoon. Osterhaus, Rigdon, Waite, Mabius, Costello, Milano, Farrell, Bolton, Papetti. Defensively, the Harwich Mariners go in the outfield from left to right. Breeny, Kirikoff, Larson, O'Leary, Criscola, Kurland, Peltier. First base around the horn with Sean James behind the dish. Catching for the pitcher in Mitchell, who steps out here with some solid performances with the Harwich Mariners so far this summer. Making his first start of the year, but a 2.5 ERA in his 5 relief appearances of 7 innings. The Braves already down by a decent margin of 4 runs. Not often do they find themselves in this type of hole. They'll have to come back quite a bit as Osterhaus gets set to go for the first batter of the day for the Braves. Likely the smallest crowd the Braves have had so far this year. That due to the timing of the game, likely. Still one to be had later today. And a reminder, this one just to be 7 innings. First pitch in from Mitchell. Osterhaus shows bunt, brings it back for an outside ball.
And the old adage with these games is you're basically 2 innings ahead, right? So you're in the bottom of the third, essentially, if you were to convert it, which means there's still a lot of baseball left. But, again, you need at least to score 2 here.
1-0 in. Osterhaus pops it up, back out of play to the left side. For Justin Osterhaus, he's had some ups and downs so far this season. One multi-hit game yesterday in his 2, when a combined 1 for 7. Overall playing in just his 10th game of the year today. A .222 batting average for him. 1-1 into the lefty. Osterhaus takes all the way inside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. And for Tommy Mitchell out of Elon, a big day for him, of course. We saw yesterday the Braves go against a pitcher making his first start. Did not help them. 2-1 in. Looping curveball in there at the top of the strike zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs.
You talked about this being kind of an anomaly of a start time. The Braves are 1-5 in day games. Maybe it's because most of those come against YD, but it's just interesting.
2-2 in. Osterhaus hammers it on the ground to the left side. Shortstop in Curlin. Fields throws to first in time for the first out. I think a lot of that, too, Kasey, has to do with Bourne's poor away record. This is the first day game of the season at Doran Park.
And you're absolutely right. That, and then looking at who they've had to play, off the top of my head, I'm assuming that lone win came against Katuitt.
That's exactly right. That's all it has been. The Braves otherwise winless against these East teams as the pitch comes in to Rustin Rigdon, the switch hitter who bats right. A ball to start on a breaking ball. It's been rough for the Braves in those types of games. Their first one, as the 1-0 comes in, Rigdon swings and misses, the count 1-1. Was on June 20th. The Braves lost by 2. June 30th, Braves lost by 3, another day game. It's been really rough on the season so far. They've very much struggled during these. As the 1-1 comes into Rigdon, he chops high up the middle of the infield. Shift on him, Chris Cola behind second base, fields and fires to first for out 2. This only the second true day game of the year, if you will. Both the games we'd seen so far before happening at 4:30. Just 30 minutes into it, it was already into an evening game. Here is Riker Waite. He's had a home run in each of his last 2 games, especially yesterday. First one in, takes inside for a ball. Or rather a strike, just nicks the edge.
We talked about it in the pregame too, but Riker and Berkeley Mabius are the kind of 2 standouts right now.
0-1 in, and Riker slaps it foul to the right side between the bag and the box. We'll do it again on the 0-2.
But at the same time, those guys can hit home runs every game, and the Braves could still lose if they're not getting manufactured runs in there too. And those guys have brought really good power and bats and barrels, rather, these past couple of games, but you need the other 7 to pick them up. I mean, that's what baseball's all about.
0-2 into Waite. Takes the breaking ball just outside. A very good eye. That one close. Riker Waite's been great for the Braves in his limited sample size so far this summer. Among all players, he has the second highest OPS at .994. 1-2 comes in and takes upstairs this time for a ball. 2 really close pitches, both breaking balls that Waite lays off, and the count now 2-2. Mitchell out of the stretch, fires the 2-2 home. Waite takes low and inside and works himself a full count after being down 0-2 to begin.
That's another thing he does really well at. He's walking a lot. And, I mean, you see it there. He's able to turn an 0-2 into a 3-2 by just being careful.
3 balls, 2 strikes in. Waite slaps it foul.
He's definitely a picky hitter. He's a guy that knows what pitches he likes. He knows when they're balls, even the close ones.
He had a 12-pitch at-bat yesterday that resulted in a home run. This the 7th pitch. Here it comes. Inside for a ball, and Riker Waite earns himself a walk. He's been fantastic. That now his 5th walk of the year to just 3 strikeouts. And overall, among players in the Cape Cod Baseball League with multiple home runs on the season, how many can you say have more walks than strikeouts? Not many. Here's the righty batter in Berkeley Mabius with Riker Waite on first base. A large lead for him as the first pitch, a breaking ball in there for a strike on the inside edge. And Kasey getting specific. How many players in the Cape Cod Baseball League with more walks than strikeouts while also having multiple home runs? The answer, just one. It's Riker Waite, and that's all. 0-1 in. Mabius takes inside once more, a ball.
It's not easy to do. I mean, when you're slugging it and trying to swing for the fences, it's sometimes hard to be a little bit more conservative with your approach. But obviously Riker Waite has a much more mature approach for his age. He's a young guy.
1-1 in. Mabius hacks and misses on the inside fastball. Riker Waite left high school after 3 years to join the Vanderbilt Commodores. Graduated early, played summer ball in the South Florida League with the Boca Raton Blazers. Lit it up there and then got limited play time, just 3 at-bats in his freshman season with Vanderbilt as the 1-2 misses inside. Riker Waite storms to second as the ball gets away from the catcher in Sean James. And Waite works his way into scoring position. Now a chance for Berkeley Mabius. Yesterday, a 4-hit day across 2 games in the doubleheader. Mabius stands tall. 2-2 comes in. Mabius fouls it off on the ground. It's going to be a pass ball there against Sean James. That's now the second pass ball of the ball game that we've seen among both Bourne's catcher and Cam Papetti. And now Sean James out of Harwich. Defensive mistakes have hurt Bourne majorly. When it comes to the Harwich Mariners, they're up there for some of the best defensive squads on the entire Cape. 2-2 in. Upstairs, just connects for strike 3 on the breaking ball. Mabius watches it by the entire time, and the Braves go down without being able to bring any here in the first frame as we step aside for more on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Back for the top of the second inning in a 4-0 ball game in favor of the Harwich Mariners over the Bourne Braves. A rough start for Bourne, down early. Noah Scott hit around in the first inning. Each of the first 5 got on base, and with that, it left 4 to score. Despite a strikeout to start, it was dropped third, and that really set things haywire. As now the bottom of the order gets up for the first time today for the Mariners and look to make an impact. It's Charlie Criscola to start, the second baseman for Harwich. Criscola bats out of the left side, leans back and gets ready to go. Scott looking for a cleaner inning in this one. Only 2 of his 4 runs earned in that first frame. First pitch in for a strike, mid-90s. And Noah Scott, as an arm, had been very good for the Bourne Braves this season in his last 2 appearances. A starter in dominant fashion that the Braves have needed desperately, as Scott works into the 0-1 pitch, kicks and fires to the lefty and Chris Cola, and misses outside on the fastball. In his most recent start, he went 4 2/3, no earned runs. The time before that, 5 innings pitched, no earned runs. He breaks that no earned run streak today in just 1 frame, allowing 2. The 1-1 comes in. Chris Cola takes low and outside, just misses for a ball. This a hotter day for the Braves. You can see Noah Scott, if you were here at Dorn Park, wiping the sweat off of his forehead. Likely a little bit more fatiguing, but the ball will fly. As the 2-1 comes in, Chris Cola hacks it foul behind home plate, 2-2. Do you think the heat can certainly affect these pitchers, Kasey, and their ability to go length?
I think so, and I think the heat, of course, has affected some of the balls we've seen. In the air a little bit thinner, carries a little bit more.
Feels like 82 as the 2-2 is in there and misses low for a ball on a slider.
Also hurts when, obviously, Scott went down with what was a perceived injury back in the first inning. He's staying in it, but maybe throws him out of a little bit of a rhythm, sitting down on the mound for a few minutes and then having to get right back out there.
Into the line. The 3-2 comes home. Chris Cola lines it back. Just connects the inside part of his barrel. And the count remains 3-2. Scott right now with the 21-pitch first inning. Now in here with a total of 27 pitches. 3-2 with no outs. Comes in. Chris Cola halfway comes around. They say it's a strike. And that's the 3rd K of the day for Noah Scott. 1 down in top 2. Overall, Kasey, a 21-pitch first inning looking back on it. To allow 4 runs, pretty efficient.
Yeah, it's just a lot of contact early in counts.
Here's Colin Larson, the lefty. First pitch, he slaps into shallow outfield. Instead, a chase now from Matt Bolton. This one goes back over his head. Bolton came in to start at second base. Larson falls in the base paths. He stumbles now into second and sits in there, set to go. As what could have been maybe a triple, Larson takes for a double. And the initial read from Matt Bolton was in. Instead, he goes way back out.
And an interesting play because you mentioned the misread. He tripped in the base paths. The Braves probably would have had him dead to rights, but no one was covering. So Larson could basically walk into second base. I don't know if that's necessarily a miscommunication because I think that is the right play by the Braves. But if someone's watching the second base bag a little bit closer, they might be able to audible in the moment and have someone cover.
A very hard hit ball as the lineup flips over. That's the 5th hit of the day for the Harwich Mariners. Nico Brini back at the top, gets set to go. He was struck out his first time, got on by way of the pass ball, dropped 3rd strike, and the first one is in there for a ball just inside. Brini came around to score, brought home officially by Cade Kurland. He was on 3rd base at the time as the knock brought him home. 1 ball, no strikes with a man in scoring position. Scott out of the stretch, looks at second, fires the 1-0 home, and misses upstairs for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Scott had very much struggled with his control leading into today. In his starts that weren't great, that's what the problem was. In 3 2/3 against YD on July 10th, 5 walks. 2-0 comes in. Brini slaps it to the right side over the out-of-play fencing and foul. 2-1. The Braves today hoping to start as much of a good charge into the weekend as you possibly can. 3 games over the next 2 days, had 2 yesterday. Certainly set to be a tiring afternoon and evening. A turn and fire to second base. Riker Waite just a little bit late as the throw comes in from Scott. And Scott now set at his chest, gets set to go against Nico Brini, the lefty. 2-1 in. Brini swings and misses. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 down. Scott has had a solid amount of strikeouts so far this season and already today. The drop third strike allows him to maybe get a few more. 2-2. Scott looks at second, fires the pitch home. Brini rolls it slow to the second baseman in Rustin Rigdon. He flips toward first, gets the out as the runner advances to third base in Larson. But a productive at-bat for Nico Brini to bring Micah Kirikoff to the plate with a chance to plate his first RBI of the day. Excuse me. Kirikoff bats out of the right side. And Scott out of the stretch. Fires home with the pitch. In there for a strike, low outside corner. Kirikoff under the Mendoza line at 171, but gets on base, 18 walks in just 31 games played, including today. Already a base hit so far as the 0-1 is in. Kirikoff pops this one up to the right side of the infield. Second baseman in Rigdon steps in just by the mound, makes the catch above his head, and the Braves escape clean in inning number 2. It's still 4-0 in favor of Harwich. And before we step aside, a reminder, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is Bourne's premier senior living community, conveniently located adjacent to the Cape Cod Canal. Visit us at KeystonePlace@BuzzardsBay.com. And Marty Chevrolet, your dealer for the people, proudly supports the Bourne Braves baseball team. See all our cars and trucks at MartyChevrolet.com, and go Braves.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
The right fielder from South Carolina, number
Bottom of the second inning on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. 4-0 in favor of the Harwich Mariners as we welcome you back. A rough start for the Braves, looking to generate something offensively. Here's Luke Costello out of the right side against the lefty pitcher in Tommy Mitchell. Mitchell, a solid first inning, only 4 batters. Allowed Riker Waite on by way of the walk, stranded him at second. First pitch into Costello, up high on a breaking ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Luke Costello has been an up and down bat for the Braves so far this season, most recently a touch quiet. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch in, and Costello takes for a strike on the low inside corner. His brother Andrew Costello led the Cape Cod Baseball League in OPS among active guys. He still does. He's a qualified hitter. We'll lose that figure as the 1-0 comes in and Costello lines it back. 1-2. He'll lose that figure after today. Andrew, no longer going to be a qualified hitter. Have to have at least 3.1 plate appearances per game played by that team. The 1-2 in, outside. 2-2. Specifically for Luke Costello, he had a really good start to July. In just 7 games, had 4 doubles, 4 RBI. Was fantastic. As the 2-2 comes in, Costello keeps himself alive, nips it into the backstop.
His last 2 games of June, fantastic as well. 4 RBI and 2 doubles in those. But since July 9th, for Luke Costello, no doubles at all. It still leads the Cape Cod Baseball League with 10 in that category. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch comes in. Costello rips it to the right side of the outfield. This one back for Colin Larson. Makes the catch just before the track as he runs toward it. And an F9 to start for Luke Costello.
First baseman from Miami, number 6.
Now you get some new names for the Bourne Braves. Braves were expecting possibly some familiar faces to join this team. Instead, it's not going to be Derek Pitts or Gavin Kelly like some people thought, but instead, new names in big capacity. The Braves have needed new guys, and here's Gabe Milano, the lefty. Is the first pitch. He lines it back and foul. Milano just completed his freshman season with the Miami Hurricanes, an infielder at 6 foot 198 out of Doral Academy. A native to Miami as well. As the 0-1 comes in, he knocks it foul once more. In high school, was the winner of a Heart of a Champion award, was HSBN 6A All-District, as well as being All-County First Team 2 times. Didn't play much this season for Miami as the 0-2 is in. He knocks it on the ground, slow to the second baseman in Chris Scola. Chris Scola fires to first base for the out. Will be interesting to see how these players step in, but contact nonetheless is a good sign, despite no plate appearance in the base paths for Gabe Milano, Kasey.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are going to be expected to do a lot, undeniably. This team does not have a lot of depth right now, and we know that Scott Landers has high expectations whenever a guy comes to just be ready right away.
Here's Max Farrell, another new name out of San Diego State University. Played 60 games this most recent season and hit 300. First pitch in, he rips up the left field line and foul. With the Aztecs, an OPS of 870, had 7 home runs, 45 RBI in those 60 games, and overall brings a promising resume to the Bourne Braves here. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch comes in. Farrell lays off of it just inside for a ball, 1-1. Was with the Ocean State Waves in the NECBL already this summer. Finished his season just yesterday on July 31st. And now takes his talents to the Cape League. One in. Farrell rips it into left field above the shortstop's head and curling. Rounds first base and has a base hit in his debut plate appearance with the Bourne Braves. A runner on with 2 outs in bottom 2.
Maybe that'll kind of bring the confidence of a couple other guys who are wanting hits right now. The first hit for the Braves, first hit for him, like you said, and a hard hit ball, the one that you can be proud of if you're Farrell.
An 812 OPS for Farrell. In his time with the Ocean State Waves earlier this summer. Now Matt Bolton, he dribbles it up the first base line. This to be tough. Nobody covering first. A pocket there by Sean O'Leary as he pumps the throw to first. And Bolton on by way of essentially a swinging bunt base hit. 2 runners on for the Braves.
Yeah, kind of no man's land in the infield. O'Leary made the right play, but again, you just need that if you're the Braves. Just chip away, knowing that there's only 7 innings in this game. You don't have unlimited outs.
Here's Cam Papetti out of Bryant, the last new name in this lineup the Braves have yet to show. Papetti not too far from here. Went to Worcester Academy, grew up in Worcester itself, and then goes to Bryant right now. First pitch comes into the righty, and Papetti, he takes a ball inside fastball. Had limited time with the Bryant Bulldogs. 28 games, a .266 batting average, an OPS of 841. The 1-0 comes in. Papetti swings and misses. That one just nicks off his bat, 1-1. Did play in the Futures Collegiate Baseball League a year ago in 2025 with Worcester. 9 games played, a not bad 1315 OPS. Runners go as the 1-1 comes in. It misses on a swing and miss. The throw into second in time. Catches Matt Bolton on the run. A great throw by Sean James and the Braves. Strand, the runner in the base paths on third in Max Farrell. We step aside here for the bottom of the second inning. Top of the third coming up, and play-by-play duties get taken over by Kasey Kazliner.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
4-0 Mariners as we pick up action in the top of the third inning. Harwich looking for an add-on inning. It'll be Smolinski, Curlin, O'Leary, 3, 4, and 5. All three of them have hits so far in this game off Noah Scott, who remains in the game for the Bourne Braves. He struck out 3 to this point. Here's Smolinski, a shoe-in MVP candidate when the season wraps up in just a few days. As he digs into the lefty's box against the righty. First pitch to Smolinski. Inside, 1-0. Smolinski went hitless the last time the Braves played the Mariners, but already with a hit and a run today. A single that came back in the first. Scott toes the first base side of the rubber. 2 earned runs on his day. 1-0 as Smolinski blasts it high up in the air. Straightaway left. It'll be Farrell barely having to move and makes the catch. In left for the first out of the top of the third.
We've seen the Braves stifle MVP candidates before, whether it be Jacob Lee or Ty Smolinski. It's been a lack of really high performances. Tyler Maya, maybe the only guy that has really gotten to the Braves, but nevertheless, a solid start for Smolinski, trying to prove he can do it against this Bravos team, the defending champs.
Here's the Florida Gator and Kate Curlin. Digs into the righty's box. His red, white, and blue socks pulled up high. 1 out, the base is empty. First pitch home. Curlin hacks and misses, 0-1. Curlin, a Tampa native. Go back to Florida this upcoming season. He's had a nice season for the Mariners, a 719 OPS and a 240 average. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Curlin had an RBI double. Rather, 2 RBI double back in the first. He also scored. First 4 batters for the Mariners, all scored runs. First 5 reached base. 1-1. Curlin lifts it the other way to straightaway right. Costello trying to track it down in the sun. He does for a cap-high catch in right for the first out, rather second out of the top of the third inning.
The first baseman, number 18, Sean O'Leary.
2 gone for Sean O'Leary, who singled and drove in a run in the first. O'Leary, not a guy who walks a ton, but the hits have come his way this season. batting average around 260. First pitch home. So he rolls it up the first base line, foul, 0-1. Only a 7-inning game. These 4 runs early mean a whole lot more for Harwich than it may have thought coming into this game. You need a big start early in these games. The 0-1. O'Leary takes outside.
It's going to be big. I mean, this is a Braves team that a week ago you would say you wouldn't be the most worried about a 4-run deficit, but the killer right now is just the momentum and how this team can rally back when they seem just dead energy-wise so often, especially yesterday.
And considering we only have 4 innings left to call here, the 1-1, O'Leary takes upstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike. If you're the Braves, you pretty much have to average about a run per inning. Maybe you can go scoreless in one of them, but you need the offense at this rate to start chipping away. With only 7 innings to work with, and you're already through 2. 2-1. O'Leary lifts it right side, foul. Out of play, 2 balls and 2 strikes. O'Leary hit over 300 this past season at UMass Lowell. Two and 2 on him. Mariners have lost 8 of their last 10. Clinched a spot, though, the 2-2. As O'Leary lines it straightaway center field. Bolton ranges back to the track, and it's off the bottom of the wall. Bolton throws it into the cutoff man Waite, and it's a standoff double for John O'Leary. And now the 6th hit by the Harwich Mariners and their 3rd double of the ballgame.
Incredibly impressive, and almost all of these hits, Kasey, have been hard off the bat, no less than 90 miles per hour, it seems, which you don't often see, and especially against Scott for a guy who had limited a lot of damage in his 2 most recent starts, a combined 9 2/3 and no earned runs.
There's J.P. Peltier with a man at second and 2 gone. 4-0 Mariners. Righty on righty matchup. First pitch home. Peltier takes upstairs 1-0. Peltier has struggled recently. Had a hot start to the season for the Mariners, but now he's only hitting 200 with a sub-600 OPS. 1-0. Peltier takes low and outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Reminder that the Bourne Braves will take on the Whitey Red Sox right here at Dorn Park later on today. The game will be at 6 p.m. No Scott Landers here, though, for that one. He'll be up in Cooperstown, cheering on his son who's playing baseball. And Scott tosses back to second, and they got him. O'Leary trying to plead that he's safe, but he is not. And we wrap things up in the top of the 3rd. Stick with us as our very own Kaydence Kilhof will chat with field manager Scott Landers about the game so far. But Devon, it's a 4-0 deficit. Braves, like I mentioned, can really only go a little while longer without scoring.
Yeah, they don't have much time at all. And on top of that, I think the focus is how do you bring energy into this team? You have the top of the lineup up with Campa Petty to start in the 9 spot. You've got to rejuvenate them somehow. And for Bourne specifically, for a team that's been dead, the top of the lineup might be the side to do it, just bringing a rally going. These bats have always been contagious all season long.
Had a few base runners, but nothing else. Right of that, we'll hear from Scott Landers momentarily.
Got to find a way to break out here against Tommy Mitchell, a guy in his first start who's been great. Jake Schweitzer in his first start yesterday for Wareham looked great too. The Braves have to break open.
Let's send it downstairs to Kaydence Kilhof.
Hey guys, thanks so much. Just give me one more second. Field manager Scott Landers is obviously doing his duties as a coach, and I'll be talking with him shortly. Skip, so Harwich putting up that 4 spot in the first inning. What do you need to see from your guys to come back from this deficit?
We just got to get at-bats going and string some things together. We haven't done a good job. You know, we screwed up in that first, gave them 4, and then we had a base running mistake right there. So we got to get it back together and hopefully win the next 4 innings.
Pre-game, you had a long conversation with both your position players and your pitching staff. What was the message to the team?
Just you got to start grinding, and just talked about culture and being a good person and doing what you're supposed to do every single day.
And you'll be out of town for the next 2 games. What kind of Brave squad are you hoping to come back to?
A good one, hopefully.
All right, thanks so much, Skip.
You got it.
Thanks, Skip Landers and Kaydence. As we pick things up in the bottom of the 3rd inning, Braves have 9-1-2 against Tommy Mitchell, who struck out 1 to this point, walked 1. He's given up 2 hits and no runs. Here's Cam Papetti, his first plate appearance as a Bourne Brave. Righty hitter playing catcher today. First pitch home. Papetti takes upstairs 1-0. Makes his way over from Bryant University. Teammate of Braves pitcher Justin Dressler there. Now gets an opportunity at the bottom of the lineup. The 1-0. Papetti slaps it back foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. He missed some time with an injury this past season at Bryant. 27 starts. Hit .266. Missed about a month, though, for an injury he suffered at Radford. The 1-1 takes upstairs 2-1. When he returned, though, against Holy Cross, he homered in that first game back. One of 3 homers he had this past year. 2-1 pitch. Papetti takes inside. 3 balls and 1 strike. You'd love to see a walk here if you're Scott Landers to table set that top of the lineup.
Yeah, you want to see diversity. You've seen the 2 hits before, and with the caught stealing, it didn't end well, but a walk is a great way to start, put pressure on the pitcher. He gets in his own head the most that way.
Mitchell kicks the 3-1 home. It's upstairs, ball 4. Second walk throw by Mitchell, and the first time today we've seen the leadoff runner aboard for the Bourne Braves.
It's a big way to start it, and that's exactly the way to set up the top of the order as well.
So here's Justin Osterhaus, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out to short. Lefty hitter against the righty pitcher. Mitchell peers over at first out of the stretch. Papetti with a bit of a sizable lead. The pitch home. Osterhaus early on the breaking ball. He swings and misses 0-1. No outs, a man at first. A 1 as Osterhaus rolls it straight up the middle into the glove of the pitcher Mitchell, and he throws it to first in time for the double play. And if that doesn't sum up the frustration for the Braves, I don't know what will.
Second baseman, number 23, Rustin Rigdon.
So 2 gone for Rustin Rigdon. Base is empty. First pitch to the switch hitter batting lefty is in there for a strike, 0-1. So it's an L1 and then a 1-3 on the putout. 0-1, Rigdon shows bunt, pulls it back. It's low and outside, 1-1. It's just demoralizing when you have a base runner early in the inning and you just have a twin killer break it up. The 1-1. Rigdon takes low, 2-1.
They've seen gut punch after gut punch after gut punch, it seems. And they can't catch a break, but obviously you're putting yourself in some of these situations to have it. Not necessarily that one that just happened, though.
2-1 pitch to Rigdon. So he rolls it southfield on the ground over to second. Chris Cola picks it up between his feet, throws to first in time to retire the side. A leadoff walk, but still Rodriguez faces the minimum as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Braves down by 4.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Welcome back to Dorn Park. Braves down by 4 as we begin the top of the 4th inning. J.P. Peltier, Sean James, and Charlie Criscola due up for the Mariners, who put up a 4 spot in the top of the 1st. Nothing since, though. Have had base runners in every single inning. And doubles in every single inning as well. There's the righty hitter Peltier, who's 0 for 1, grounded to a double play in the 1st inning. Right-hander versus righty batter. The first pitch is low, 1-0. Braves have lost 4 in a row. Scott Landers said pregame, yesterday specifically, it was one of the worst days, maybe the worst day he's ever been a part of with this team. The 1-0, Peltier takes high, 2-0. 2 games and 2 losses, neither of which felt close. One of them much more closer rather than the other, but he was frustrated, and sure he'll be keeping tabs on the Braves when he goes to Cooperstown. The 2-0. Inside, 3-0.
Both had moments of embarrassment. Both really did not make you motivated if you were the Braves. Imagine the other worst day of Scott Landers' career was on this field against the Harwich Mariners back in mid-August of 2024. Lost the championship here.
The only one he's not won. The 3-0. Peltier takes in there for a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. Noah Scott has been chugging along. Gave up 2 earned runs and 4 total in the 1st. A couple of zeros ever since, despite the hard contact that he's dealt with all day. 3-1 pitch to Peltier. Downstairs, ball 4. Just the first walk thrown by Noah Scott. Man at first with nobody out to start the top of the 4th.
Number 5, Cone, James.
So Peltier at first, and here's Sean James. Righty on righty matchup. James, one of the newer members of the Mariners. First pitch, he shows bunt, pulls it back. It's called a strike, going 1. James has struggled on Cape Cod, though. 183 average. 0 for 1 tonight, rather today, with strikeout looking. Peltier at first. Toss back to first, and Peltier safe. Scott Landers also said he's not checking the standings manically. He's obviously going to look at it time to time, but is worried more about the day-to-day, which you'd expect to hear. The 0-1, James takes low and inside, 1-1.
What are you going to gain out of worrying about things you can't control? Not much. It's likely the ideology. Scott Landers, he's always been a laid-back guy for the most part. and is not going to get too worked up in that way.
Stayed calm and collected when asked about that. The 1-1. James swings and misses 1 and 2.
It doesn't mean anything. Falmouth right now 1-0 over the Hyannis Harborhawks, only the top of the third, though.
And you're talking about things you can't control. He won't be able to control anything. The next 2 games after this one, he won't be here. More reason not to worry. Toss back to first. Not in time.
You don't think Scott Landers is one to text Ed Blankmeyer, hey, bring in a new pitcher, make a lineup change?
I wouldn't put it past him. I'm sure he'll want to get his mind off of Bourne Braves for just a little bit before the playoffs begin. Another toss back to first, and they got him. You knew at some point Peltier's large lead was going to possibly bring him trouble. And it's now bases empty, 1 out for Noah Scott. A few different base running mistakes for both teams. 1 and 2 on Sean James. Now the base is cleared and 1 out in the top of the 4th. Mariners up by 4. 1-2. James chops one up the left side, foul. After him, it'll be Chris Cola and possibly Larson in this inning. One, 2 home as James lifts it high up in the air, left center field. Farrell makes the catch about 10 feet in front of the warning track in left center for the second out of the top of the 4th.
The second baseman, number 12, Charlie Crisola.
Farrell, a lanky guy out there. Very solid player, and, you know, he really is a player out there. He's very solid. Can certainly be a big addition to the Bourne Braves.
We'll have to know the moment is big. Joining the Braves at this time of the season, especially defensively. Already seen some defensive problems. First pitch back to Chris Cola, fouls it back, 0-1.
And we saw that slugging percentage. He has the chance to be a bomber offensively. He's been well welcomed by this Bourne Braves organization already.
0-1. Inside, 1-1. And I think, obviously at this time of the season, you're bringing in guys for their talent, but you're also bringing in guys to have fun. The 1-1. Chris Cola takes outside, 2-1. With that being said, you want guys that are going to bring life to the team, be friendly to others. I'm sure Scott Lander is very intentional with his moves.
I mean, he starts in the NECBL, goes up the Hudson River, if you will, and comes here to the Cape.
2-1. Chris Cola lifts it left side, foul, 2-2.
And he wouldn't be here if he wasn't trying to have some fun.
And then I'm going to go up there and look at the Come on, now, 1-2.
Wish him the best. Playing left field today. He's been very solid for the Braves amongst a lot of errors. The 2-2. Chris Cola lifts it. Left center field. Bolton waves off Farrell and makes the catch in left center to retire the side. Scott walks one, but paces the minimum as we go to the bottom of the 4th.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
4-0 Mariners. Christian Rodriguez still out there for the M's in his second inning of work. He retired the Braves in order in the third. He'll face Riker Wade, Berkeley Mabius, Luke Costello, three of the Braves' best hitters. Bourne down by 4. Every run matters right now. Braves have 12 outs to score on a minimum of 4. And looking around the league, Falmouth up 2-0 in the top of the third on Hyannis. That also is a 7-inning game.
And Christian Rodriguez, not the greatest history against this Bourne Braves team. Pitched 2/3 of an inning in the last time these two teams met, allowed 6 runs.
First pitch to the lefty hitter in Waite. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. Waite walked back in the first. Braves have had base runners in all 3 innings, but no runs to show for it. 0-1 pitch. Waite cuts and misses, quickly 0-2. Saw him work an 0-2 into a walk earlier today. Would be shocked if he becomes even more selective. Down 0-2. The pitch. As Waite rolls it softly up the first base line, O'Leary picks it up. First baseman touches the bag for the first out of the bottom of the 4th.
And this is a Christian Rodriguez who has seen this Braves team quite a bit. Saw them a total of 2 times a season ago with the Harwich Mariners, was fantastic that year, a sub-1 ERA with Harwich. This season it's been double-digit ERA, much different.
Here's Berkeley Mabius, 0-1 with a K. He was very good yesterday across the 2 games. You need that version of him here. First pitch to lefty hitters. He swings and misses at the slider low, 0-1. Yesterday went 4 for 6 with 2 doubles, 2 singles, 2 walks across the 2 games of action. 0-1 from Rodriguez. Here it comes. Mabius takes outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mabius now has hits in 3 of his last 4 games after going hitless the prior 3. It's been up and down. 1-1. Mabius takes outside once more. 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 out. And the base is empty in the bottom of the 4th inning. Braves trying to snap a 4-game losing streak, but only have, including this one, 4 innings to do so. Down by 4 runs. 2-1 pitch. Mabius checks his swing. On a pitch outside, he did not go 3-1. 3-1 on Mabius. Here's the pitch home. Takes well inside, ball 4. So Mabius on base now in 5 straight games. So he goes to first base, and that brings up Luke Costello. Second walk thrown by Christian Rodriguez. 1 out for Luke Costello, who's 0-1 with a fly out to right. Righty on righty matchup. Mabius on first. Rodriguez deals home as Costello takes one that hit him. Turned out of the way at one that maybe grazed his helmet somewhere upstairs, and the Braves put 2 on base for Gabe Milano.
Maybe not inexplicably, but Luke Costello by far The Bourne Braves hit by pitch leader up to 12, second in the entire Cape Cod Baseball League, and second on the Braves is Lee Ellis with 5. Among active guys, Matt Bolton with 4.
A 2 on, 1 out. First pitch to Milano. Lefty hitter takes inside, 1-0. Milano grounded out to second. His first time up. Wearing reddish pink batting gloves. 1-0. Milano takes fastball low. 2 balls and no strikes. Braves trying to get to the Harwich bullpen a little bit more. Rodriguez starting to fade with command. 2-0. Milano checks his swing and a called strike. 2-1. Tommy Mitchell ended up going 2 innings. Starter, only 2 hits, no earned runs, a walk, and a strikeout. 2-1. Milano waves and misses on a low pitch, 2-2.
Here we go. Compete, baby. We got 1 now.
Two count, 1 out. Runners on first and second. The pitch. Milano takes outside, 3-2. 2 guys on right now for the Braves. Not the speediest of the bunch, but ball put in the outfield could create some movement potentially.
And you just want to chip in. Milano, a newly minted player here, a chance to do so.
3-2 pitch. Milano swings and misses. Might have been ball 4 had he not went around a high pitch. And there's 2 gone.
Number 5, Max Farrell.
First strikeout. And here comes Farrell.
Got 2 boys.
Farrell is one of those newly minted players for the Braves. Has chipped in already with a single. He's 1 for 1. Righty on righty matchup, the first pitch. Farrell slaps it up in the air, straightaway center field. Kirikov trying to find it in the sun. He does. That'll retire the side. Braves down by 4. Reminder that Cape Cod Healthcare is committed to excellence and compassion in everything they do, like helping people maintain active lifestyles. With an innovative orthopedic program that combines advanced techniques and leading-edge technology with highly specialized experts, this team is focused on getting you back to doing the things you love in the place you love. Cape Cod Healthcare, caring commitment, and community. Plus, if you need urgent care this summer, Cape Cod Healthcare is here for you with high-quality, full-service walk-in care at 6 urgent care locations from Plymouth to Orleans. Check walk-in wait times or schedule an appointment at www.capecodhealthcare.org/urgent care. Cape Cod Healthcare Urgent Care, your expertise meets urgent care convenience.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
New pitcher is Connor Lehman. Second pitcher in the game for the Braves. It's Noah Scott, who thought he might have been injured back in the first inning. Gets through 4, allowing 4 runs, 6 hits, just 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Here's Colin Larson, who doubled in the second off Scott. 9-1-2 in this inning. First pitch, outside, 1-0. Lehman, the lefty, trying to be a force in this one for the Braves, who don't have a ton of bullpen depth right now, playing a doubleheader yesterday and one today as well. Lehman shrugs and deals the 1-0. Larson takes a curveball downstairs, 2-0.
Lehman had great success against this Harwich team not too long ago. Maybe his most impressive outing of the season, you could argue.
2-0. Larson takes low and outside, 3-0. He looks in now, kicks and deals the 3-0 as Larson takes a strike. Holds up all the way, it's 3-1.
Against Harwich, 3 innings pitched, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Not only his highest length appearance of the season, but also with no runs, extremely impressive. His next longest is just 1 1/3.
3-1 pitch as Larson slaps it the other way, straightaway left. Farrell comes in, dives for it, and can't make the catch. Larson is going to hold up at first as Farrell nearly made a nice grab. But that ball landed just right in front of him.
Yeah, you got to give him credit for keeping that in front of him. A very big task, and not always the easiest. Sometimes when you go for a dive like that, you might fall face first in a place you don't want to.
Be a suffocating play.
It surely can.
Larson now 2 for 2 as he's at first. Breeny now up. First pitch, he shows bunt and misses on it. 0-1. Good to see the effort, though, from Farrell. A newly minted player getting action after coming to Cape Cod.
For the first time, too.
0-1. Breeny gets a bunt down off the third base line. It's a good one. Picked up by Osterhaus. He throws to first, and it's offline. Larson comes to third. The throw from Rigdon, who backed up the first base bag, throws it in late, and it's now first and third, nobody out after the likely error. Maybe an infield hit, but definitely an error on the throw.
It's now Osterhaus' second error. He had one yesterday that was a close one, overturned eventually, but overall the Braves really struggling defensively. Overall, a pass ball already, and not their first error of the day. They now lead the Cape Cod Baseball League in errors.
So no hit on the play. It's an E5. Runners on the corners. Here's Kirikoff. Nobody out as Lehman throws back to first to check on Breeny. So it is a single with an error on the throw. Runners on the corners. The first pitch to Kirikoff. He takes inside. Lehman hopes to get out of this trouble. Braves have pitched pretty well the last 3 innings entering this one after the havoc they had to deal with in the first. Looking ahead to next inning will be Bolton, Papetti, and Osterhaus. The 1-0, Kirikoff takes inside. 2 balls and no strikes. 3 newcomers in the lineup today for the Braves. Farrell, Papetti, and Milano. Farrell's made the biggest impact today. 2-0. Inside 3-0. And you always love to see a guy coming from a different team and just getting integrated right away with a new one this late in the summer.
Yeah, he slipped in quickly, and he's fit in exceptionally well with this team. That's what you need already in game one.
3-0 pitch. Kirikov takes low and outside, and that loads the bases. So Lehman yet to tally an out. And Kirikov takes first. Brini to second, and Larson still on third. Here's Ty Smolinski, man. Would you want anyone else up right now with the bases loaded?
Not if you're Harwich, but this Bourne team has done a great job at putting Smolinski down.
Does have a hit today, but he's 1 for 2. First pitch to the lefty hitter, curveball drops in for a strike, 0-1. Mariners could really put this game out of reach this inning because we're in the top of the 5th, but once again, this is a 7-inning game. So the Braves offensively only with 9 outs to work with, down by 4 and possibly counting. 0-1, Smolinski takes a low curveball, 1-1. Lehman trying to prevent the damage after coming out of the bullpen.
This could be an explosive inning right now for the Mariners.
1-1. Smolinski takes inside 2-1. Smolinski didn't have, we talked about it already, much of an impact in that first game. Lehman came in there and silenced him. Not the story right now, per se. The 2-1. Smolinski slaps it left center field. Into the glove of Waite, the shortstop. Never mind. Fantastic catch at short. That probably saved 2 runs from coming in to score. And there's 1 out.
He's just an unbelievable player. That a home run type defensive play right there. You're saving runs instead of making them.
I mean, really, probably 2 runs there, at least. That ball was hit hard toward the gap. Here's Curlin. Bases loaded, 1 out. First pitch. So he rolls it into the dirt, foul, 0-1.
Got to check the replay on that. Check his vertical. How far was he off the ground? He jumped up. Looked like almost twice his height.
Kind of a snow cone catch for a moment, then it fell into the glove.
I mean, it's how you can control yourself in the middle of that jump, in the middle of the air. That's impressive.
Nothing in 1 pitch. Curlin takes low and outside, 1-1. I'm sure Lehman's happy that he escaped, at least for now. But Harwich still trying to get to him. The 1-1. Curlin takes a curveball outside, 2-1. And you can't walk anyone here either if you're Lehman. You got to be really careful because you don't want to give up that hard contact, but you also can't give up a walk.
It's definitely a thin tightrope. He's going to have to stay controlled in the zone. Lehman has shown a very high ceiling with this team despite his early struggles.
Lehman at the belt. Fires the 2-1. Curlin takes low and inside, 3-1. And probably a take all the way coming up. Mariners know that no lead is safe against this type of Braves team. And although his struggle recently, still has a comeback edge at times, especially at home. Lehman stares at first, the 3-1. Curlin takes downstairs, ball 4, and an RBI walk for Curlin. With the bases loaded, Larson comes in to score. Kirikov advances to second, Brini to third. Curlin now at first. Second walk thrown by Lehman. And the Braves pitching struggles continue. Scott Landers, he's coming out of the dugout, but he walks back in just yelling at Lehman to stay in it. Here's Sean O'Leary, lefty hitter, who's had a nice day, 2 for 2. First pitch. O'Leary takes a curveball inside, 1-0. One on O'Leary with the bases loaded in there for a strike, 1-1. Only one out for the Mariners, who put up 4 in the first. A run coming in. That one fouled off, 1 and 2.
Can I get 4 baseballs? Cooper.
We talked about kind of the concept of the slow dagger last night, where you're already down in a game, and then just an inning that goes long, not just from an at-bat standpoint, but a time standpoint. Kind of feels like that right now. The 1-2 in there, strike 3 called. Big out number 2 as Lehman dishes out his first strikeout on O'Leary.
Third baseman, number 13, JP Peltier.
Here's JP Peltier, 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground ball that turned into a double play. First pitch home. Peltier takes called strike 1. Bases loaded, 2 out in a 5-0 game. Mariners out hitting the Braves 7-2. 3 extra base hits on the day for Harwich. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss from Peltier. Quickly 0-2. Maybe that encouragement from Scott Lander is starting to kick in.
Absolutely, and then you come up with a strikeout and you just have a little bit more confidence, understand the urgency of the moment. You talked about this to be possibly a killer inning for Harwich. He can limit that easily with the strikeout here.
Fires the 0-2. Outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. You'll certainly take, if you're the Braves, getting out of this inning potentially with only 1 run allowed. You already said it, but you have 9 outs to work with offensively. Can't afford many more zeros. 1-2. Peltier swings and misses. That'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. 5-0 Mariners. Braves searching for a comeback at Bourne Park.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at
Welcome back to Bourne Park. We'll send it now fieldside to Kaydence Kilhof for more.
Thanks, Kasey. At this point in the season, players are always coming and going, and there aren't a lot of position players on this Braves roster. I talked to catcher Bryce Eastep about it yesterday, and he said it's been rough. All of these players are playing through injuries, and he actually had an off game yesterday, and he said it was just really nice to sit in the dugout and watch the game. But field manager Scott Landers added 3 new players today, and that is Max Farrell, Cam Papetti, and Gabe Milano. And Max Farrell, in his very first at-bat as a Brave, he singled, so he's already doing good things that this Braves squad really needs, especially struggling on offense right now. And when I talked to Bryce Eastep before today's game, as well as Austin Hawk, they said it's so nice to have more players in the lineup just because they really need a break. Like I said, they're playing through injuries, so they get to sit in the dugout some more, they get some shade, they get to drink water, but more importantly for Bryce Eastep, he gets to drink more blue Powerade. So guys, it's safe to say that these new players in the lineup are really helping the Braves out.
Thanks, Gaines. That blue Powerade is good.
Thanks.
So we pick things up, excuse me, in the bottom of the 5th inning. Braves down by 5 and have 9 outs to score at least 5 runs. Braves will have 8-9-1 due up against Christian Rodriguez out for his 3rd frame. Bolton digs in into the lefty's box. First pitch, he shows bunt, pulls it back, and the pitch outside, 1-0. One on Bolton, who singled Scott Stealing in the 2nd inning. 1-0 pitch. Bolton takes low and away. 2 balls and no strikes. If you're the Braves right now, you really have to score at a minimum of 2 runs this inning. Feel like a broken record saying that again. 2-0. Bolton swings and misses, 2-1. But you have 3 frames left, down by 5, and Harwich's offense resurged a little bit last inning. 2-1 pitch home. Bolton takes outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Bolton homered just a few days ago against Falmouth. His first of the year, 3-1. Bolton takes outside, ball 4. 5-pitch walk, and the Braves have a leadoff base runner for the second time in this game.
The catcher, number 34.
The third walk thrown by Christian Rodriguez, and that brings up Cam Papetti. Papetti was one of those walkers back in the 3rd inning. He takes into the righty's box. First offering as Papetti rips it to the right side, high in the air, foul territory. O'Leary, the first baseman, tracks it down and makes the catch just in front of his own dugout for the first out of the bottom of the 5th.
The order now batting the 3rd baseman, number 31, Justin Osterhaus.
Here's Justin Osterhaus with a man at first and 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Osterhaus 0 for 2. Round out and a line out. First pitch to the lefty hitter. In there for a strike. 0-1. That line out he had was a double play when it was all said and done, as Rodriguez made the catch and threw it to first at a runner that was off his line. 0-1, runner goes, the pitch outside. The throw to second is not in time. A stolen base for Matt Bolton. It's now 1 for 2 stealing bases today. The Braves have a runner in scoring position. Now 1-1 count on Osterhaus. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Reminder, this game is only 7 innings. Braves will play the YD Red Sox later on at Dorn Park at 6 p.m. 1-1 pitch. Osterhaus takes low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Not much wind today. Day that feels like 82 degrees in Bourne. 2-1. Osterhaus takes outside, 3-1. We've seen a lot of Mariners hitters take advantage of the warmer weather, driving balls to the outfield, including a 4-run first. Saw 4 hits. 3-1, Osterhaus swings and misses and a low fastball. 3-2. Bolton at second and 1 out.
Win this pitch, come on. Let's go. Come on,
Despite losing both games yesterday, the Braves were not shut out in either of them. 3-2. Osterhaus takes outside, ball 4. So now first and second with only 1 out. The Braves might be brewing something in the bottom of the 5th.
The second baseman, number 23.
Second walk throw of the inning and the 4th overall by Christian Rodriguez. And it looks like that might do it for him as he a visit for the rest of the infield.
For a great selection of wines, craft beers, and spirits. Whether you're heading to the beach, hosting friends, or just relaxing at home, Portside Liquors has you covered. Being located and proudly serving our community. Portside Liquors, please enjoy responsibly.
Maybe not the call quite yet, but stalling in order to do so. Again, Rodriguez, a guy who was shown to be able to lose control in recent games.
You're right. He has struggled a bit with that, but just a brief talking to So that'll bring up the switch hitter, Rustin Rigdon, will bat lefty against the righty in Rodriguez. First and second, only one out for the Braves. Been in this position before today, but yet to score. Rigdon 0 for 2, pitch home. So he takes a fastball at the knees for a strike. He has 2 ground outs to second on his day. So it's 2 of his last 3. 0-1. Rigdon hits it high in the air, left field, now in foul territory. It'll go into the stands. 0-2. Wait on deck.
Come on out.
0-2. Rigdon takes downstairs for a ball, 1-2. Bottom of the 5th inning, 1 out, first and second for the Braves. 1-2. Rigdon lifts it back foul to the screen. Count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Rigdon rolls it to first, foul.
I mean, he's knocking away everything in the zone. Rodriguez keeps trying to work something. You imagine this likely the last batter of Rodriguez's day, but depending on how he can come away with it, Rigdon has to keep waiting for that pitch he loves and fighting off the pitches he knows are strikes but doesn't like.
One, 2 is Rigdon. It's a high chopper straight to second. Picked up by Chris Cola. He throws to first in time. A productive out, though, for Rigdon. He moves both runners. Now second and third for Riker Waite.
Very much so. He eliminates a double play by hitting a ball that is hard to field for Chris Cola. Almost thought about second and nearly was late on the throw to first to get Rigdon with how fast he is.
Here's Riker Waite, switch hitter batting lefty. Second and third, 2 out. First pitch. As he lifts it high in the air. Left side foul territory. And it's caught by Peltier, the third baseman. Braves strand 2. We'll go to the top of the 6th. I hand things over to Devon Jarvis for the rest of the way in this 7-inning game.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Top 6, only a 7-inning game here at Doran Park as Connor Lehman steps onto the mound for the Bourne Braves. His last warm-up pitch in, he is now into his second inning of work, allowed a run to score back in inning number 5. It's a 5-0 ball game in favor of the Harwich Mariners, a rematch of the 2024 Cape Cod Baseball League Championship Series that ended here at Doran Park in the second week of August. The Braves trying to make it back to the second week of August for the 5th consecutive season. They've done it every year under Scott Landers. The lefty on righty matchup, it's J.P. Peltier to start. Peltier takes low to begin. Or instead, it's Sean James, excuse me. 1 ball, no strikes. Lehman works into his line, kicks and fires home as James grounds it into the third base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay. And for Connor Lehman, started out a little slow back in his first inning, but kept it going and ended up striking out the last 2 consecutively and getting 3 of his last 4 out to escape too much damage. Stranded the bases loaded for the Mariners. 1-1 comes in, misses inside. Did have 2 walks in there. Wants to limit those, continuing. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lehman works into the line, kicks and fires to James. James grounds it to the shortstop in wait. Bounces twice instead. The third baseman in Osterhaus steals it from him, throws to first, and gets the out. That one a very close one, but Osterhaus comes in the way and grabs it. And the Braves have 1 down here in top 6.
Yeah, you need outs right now. You can't afford to give up any more runs, really. That's the mentality. Looking ahead on offense.
Here is Charlie Crisola, the lefty. Last batter Lehman has yet to see. Comes home with the first pitch. Crisola takes a strike in the bottom half of the zone. The 0-1 in. Nails a low outside corner, and Lehman once again finding that rhythm. Has retired the last 3 consecutively, looking for his 3rd strikeout right here as he's up 0-2. Works so well when he's in command of the count. 0-2 comes in. He lines it softly into the outfield, and Crisola finds himself with his first base hit of the day. Lands in shallow left center as Bolton comes in to throw it into the cutoff man and Rustin Rigdon, and there's a runner on for the Harwich Mariners in top 6.
Right fielder, number 4, Colin Larson.
Here's Colin Larson back out there. Larson was the first batter Lehman saw, and he's so far the only guy on this Harwich team to have every plate appearance end with a hit. A double and a single so far. First pitch in. He pops it up, back, and in shallow center field. Matt Bolton ranges in, makes the grab on the first pitch. So Larson will not continue the hit streak. And it's Nico Brini now at the top of the order after a quick one. Braves want to keep it quick. Last inning was not that. Lasted maybe half an hour and was really slow for the Braves before they could bring their offense back out. Still a 0 on the scoreboard for Bourne. They have been shut out twice this season. Once at the hands of the YD Red Sox and the other time at the hands of the Falmouth Commodores. Brini, the lefty, stands in. Before that, a fire to first base on a pickoff attempt. In safe is Crisola. Lehman works out of the stretch with the runner on first base. Fires the first pitch home. Brini slaps it shallow center field. Big range from Bolton. Instead, he makes way for Farrell, who slides and makes the catch. Slides right into the spot he needs to be as the Braves get the 3rd out here, and Lehman keeps it scoreless in top 6. Braves with 6 more outs to work with.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Back here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network in Cape League TV. Bottom of the 6th inning, essentially the bottom of the 8th here for the Braves. Just a 7-inning contest today against the Harwich Mariners. First leg of a doubleheader later today against the YD Red Sox, first team in the Cape Cod Baseball League by points. Here's Berkeley Mabius to begin. The switch hitter bats left against the righty pitcher. And a new arm out there for the Harwich Mariners as they get set to go. First pitch in, misses low and outside. Now in the game is Owen Wheeler, the right-hander out of Maine. Has yet to allow an earned run so far this season for Harwich. 1 ball, no strikes. He fires home. Mabius checks his swing, doesn't come around, and takes the low outside fastball for ball 2. Wheeler works out of the stretch with nobody on. 2-0 pitch comes home. Mabius takes for a strike in the heart of the plate. Only one appearance for Wheeler so far this season, hoping to be a late season bullpen addition. Scott Engler has been around the block once or twice in his 23rd season as the skipper for the Harwich Mariners and won the championship in 24. The 2-1 in, Mabius takes for a strike in the low outside corner. That one down in the 80s on the slider. Say that because he knows what he's doing, and hoping Wheeler's a big addition. 1 2/3 his last time out against Chatham, 2 hit, 1 run unearned, with no walks and 3 strikeouts. The 2-2 in, Mabius pops it high, back, behind, out of play. Mabius works back in. Scrapes the back of the plate with the end of his bat. Wheeler fires the 2-2 home. Mabius punches it the opposite way. Not much movement for Brini in left field as he makes the cap-high catch for out number 1. Berkeley Mabius, after 4 hits in yesterday's games, no hits so far, despite being on base 1 time so far by way of the walk. And here is Luke Costello. He follows 3 switch hitters in the lineup. As Costello, the righty, gets set to go, the first pitch comes in. He lines it back and foul. Kasey, once the Braves find their rhythm, or more likely if they do, how impactful is having 3 switch hitters consecutively or at all in a lineup in the playoffs?
It's huge because the playoffs are all about matchups and more set rotations.
0-1 in. Costello takes low a ball, 1-1.
And, I mean, with Scott Landers having that in his back pocket, it can really take guys out of the game maybe a little bit earlier.
1-1 comes in, misses low and inside to the righty batter in Luke Costello. It's winning one matchup at a time in the playoffs. one game at a time, one batter versus pitcher at a time. As the 2-1 comes in, Costello watches it spike in the dirt 2 feet in front of home plate for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 down in bottom 6. Braves with just 5 more outs to work with in this one. A 7-inning game after a couple rainouts earlier in the week. Three balls, 1 strike. Wheeler dishes home. And it's inside for a strike. Just nails the edge. Costello thought it may have been ball 4. Count runs full. And the 3-2 comes in there. Costello lines it to the left side into the jumping glove of Cade Kurland. The shortstop nabs it out of the air. Not quite as impressive as Riker Waite, but still a web gem to keep the bases clear. 2 down now in bottom 6. Braves down to their final 4 outs.
No Riker Waite for sure, but that's still a good play to take away a hit when the Braves need him at the most.
Here's Gabe Milano, the lefty, new bat for the Braves. Chops the first one up the middle of the infield. Shift on him. Here's Kurland as he ranges to his right. Can't get it. And the new bat in Gabe Milano gets his first hit of the day. Would have been an easy out at shortstop if not for the shift, putting 3 infielders to the right of second base. But it doesn't matter. Milano starts a 2-out rally.
2-out rally, and again, coming into this inning, knowing that Farrell could get in at bat. He was in the hole, and now he steps to the plate, and an opportunity for him. He's had a good debut.
Pitch comes in. Farrell swings and misses on the first one. Out of SDSU, he was fantastic. Near 900 OPS in his freshman year. And was very solid with an 812 OPS for the Ocean State Waves earlier this summer. The 0-1 in. He softly puts it into left field. Chase from Brini. He dives and makes the grab. Goes Superman to keep it from touching grass. And the Braves once again threaten but cannot bring any to score. As we send things to the top of the 7th inning on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Oh, hi, Farrell. Top of the 7th inning on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. A new pitcher out there for the Bourne Braves making his debut. It's Colton Startling out of Western Carolina. Braves have 3 position players making their debut today. Kasey, and while Farrell has been the star of the show so far, it's now Starling who's going to try and top that performance maybe a little bit in his 1 inning of relief.
Yeah, you want to see him come onto the stage and impress Scott Landers. I'm sure Farrell made a good impression on Bourne today with some of his talents, but again, you got to take care of business. You can't allow anything this inning.
You cannot. The Braves will hope to come out here strong. It's a 5-0 game in favor of the Harwich Mariners as Micah Kirikoff leads off the top of the 7th. 1 for 2 so far on the day with a walk. Kirikoff digs into the back of the righty's box as Starling gets set to go. First pitch from the righty pitcher. Kirikoff blasts high in the sky. Shallow right field. Costello, the right fielder, ranges in, makes the grab above his head with his blonde glove for out number 1. Most efficient start to a pitcher's debut we've seen so far, or at least ties it. Soft contact, and with Western Carolina, as he just finished his redshirt sophomore season, transferred to there from WCU. First pitch comes into the lefty now in Ty Smolinski. Hit foul the opposite way. No balls, 1 strike the count. Traveled and transferred to WCU from Southeastern Community College in Whiteville, North Carolina. Missed the 2025 season with injury, but in his 2026 redshirt season was very solid, a sub-5 ERA in just 5 2/3 innings, limited time. 0-1, Starling dishes home. Smolinski bounces one up the line. First baseman in Milano grabs it, runs to first base for the out, and Smolinski will likely end his day 1 for 4. And as the possible MVP of the Cape Cod Baseball League, gets his last plate appearance, Kasey. You give credit to the Braves for really shutting him down all season long.
You do. And if it's all said and done, that's something the Braves can remember as motivation going into the playoffs, potentially, that they've done that against a number of very talented players. But, again, you're down 5-0. I don't know if you want to take a consolation prize.
Not at all. Here's Kate Curlin, the righty. First pitch in from Starling. Curlin rockets up the left field line, just barely foul on the ground. Curlin transferring to LSU next season, part of the number 1 transfer portal class in the entire country. As the 0-1 comes in, swing and a miss from Curlin. He's down 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here for the righty batter in Cade Curland. 1 for 2 today, has a double with 2 RBI. As the 0-2 comes in and misses low. Slider just barely below the zone. The count now 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Braves have needed pitchers badly. No surprise they're going to their arms that they just add. Zach Cottrell, another arm that the Braves add, and it could certainly help in these dire moments. Braves after this one, just 2 more games to play with limited pitchers. The 1-2 in, Curland takes outside, it misses. Slider off the plate once more. The count remains 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Pitch home from Starling. Curlin jams it high back out of play, and the count remains the same. Curland right now with a OPS just over 700. Tries to join an LSU team that, like we mentioned, with that solid transfer portal class, is hoping to return to the NCAA tournament. Did not make it this most recent season, despite being national champs the year before. As the 2-2 comes in, Curlin fouls it against himself up the right field line as it dribbles. And out of play. Should be a very exciting season of college baseball. A lot of transfers, as always. A number of players here in the Cape Cod Baseball League. The Braves have a lot more transfers earlier in the season in their starting lineup than they do right now, only 2. Luke Costello from Wake Forest to University of South Carolina and Berkeley Mabius from Oregon to Mississippi State. Pitch comes home from Starling. Curlin rockets it high in the air. Left side, third baseman in Osterhaus makes way for the shortstop in Riker Waite, halfway up the left field line, He makes the out, and the Braves bring things to the bottom of the seventh inning, their last chance here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV if they want to get it done. We'll be right back.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Bottom of the seventh, first pitch into the lefty in Matt Bolton is a strike. Still the pitcher and Wheeler out there for Harwich. This is the last frame for the Braves, down 5-0. Have not had a performance like this in a shutout fashion worse than what we're seeing. 0-1 comes in. Bolton takes up and in for a ball. The Braves in their two shutouts, 4-0, 2-0. Not as bad as this one has been so far. Harwich looking for a much-needed win if they want to hold on to the 3 seed in the East Division. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch comes home from Wheeler. Bolton hacks and misses at the high fastball, 1-2.
Come, man, lock it in, baby. Come on.
He leans back in the lefty's box. Pitch comes home from Wheeler. Skips in the dirt in front, and the count goes 2-2. Braves tried to conjure up something back in the bottom of the 6th, but couldn't do it. So many times are they getting one runner on and stranding them there. Have done so every single frame except for the 3rd. And in that one, a runner was down in the base path. So they've brought a runner around at least every time as the 2-2 misses outside for a ball, and Bolton stands back in.
Win the pitch. Come on, baby. Let's go.
3-2 in. Bolton sends it into deep right center field. This one back at the wall and drops just before the wall. He flips over. And no, excuse me, a home run for Matt Bolton. Just flies over. Looks like it hit the wall for a moment. No, and Matt Bolton has his 2nd in 1 week. The Braves avoid the shutout, and it's 5-1 Bourne.
I think that's one of the weirdest non-inside the park home runs I've seen. Kirikov kind of sold it, but give it to Matt Bolton. He's been very confident at the plate.
A huge one for Matt Bolton as he steps up big time. Puts the first on the board for the Braves with Cam Papetti up the right. He steps in, swings at the first pitch and misses. Matt Bolton had one yesterday at Wareham, too. That was almost the same distance, but Wareham, a deep center field, you can't get out of the park there much. Next one in for a strike as well. Swing and a miss from Papetti. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Papetti set to go in an 0-2 count as the Braves bring their first around in this game in the bottom of the 7th. The 0-2 in. There for strike 3. Just finds the inside corner. Papetti not happy with the call as he goes back to the third base dugout with the first one down here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Justin Osterhaus as the lineup flips over to the leadoff man. First pitch in. Osterhaus sends up the middle of the infield. This one drops for a base hit. Osterhaus slowly rounds first base as the center fielder in Kirikov picks it up, tosses it back in to the shortstop in Kurland as the Braves have a base runner on here and might be brewing something. The offense may be a little bit more motivated to come back in this game. Still the deficit at 4 runs for the Braves.
Yeah, you just got to stay alive in a game like this. Act like this is a playoff game. It isn't, but with playoff seeding implications, it kind of is. I have to treat it like such.
First pitch into the switch hitter batting left in Rustin Rigdon is there for a strike on the outside edge. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Rigdon hitless so far today as he sits in for strike 2 and watches it by. A line of exclusively 4-3 ground outs to second base. The 0-2 count to Rigdon. Chases, swings, and misses. Second strikeout of the frame for Wheeler, and his second of the day. Here's Riker Waite down to the Braves' final out here in inning number 7. No balls, no strikes to Waite with a runner on first in Osterhaus. First pitch from Wheeler home as the runner goes. Throw into second base on time. Is it on target? Just a little late, rather. As Osterhaus picks up his 3rd stolen bag of this season. He's 3 for 3. Had double digits with the Falmouth Commodores last summer. Now a runner in scoring position for Riker Waite. The 0-1 comes in. Waite slaps it to the left side and into the outfield. Osterhaus storms into third base with a stop sign as Waite picks up his first hit of the day. Likely will finish it 1 for 3. And a big one to keep the rally going in the 7th. Braves, again, will not be able to bat anymore after this if they can't tie it up. A 7-inning ball game here in the first leg of a doubleheader. Here's Berkeley Mabius up to bat. Switch hitter bats left against Wheeler. Pitch comes in. He rockets it up the left field line. This one drops foul. Mabius so far 0 for 2 with a walk himself. Braves have seen 5 batters so far draw walks, 6 draw free passes. Lou Costello with a hit by pitch. Waite with a medium lead on first base. Pitch comes in and misses inside to Berkeley Mabius. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. The Braves on a 4-game losing streak. Lost as many as 5 in a row last season. Those came in June. This their longest of the year as the 1-1 misses outside. The count goes 2-1. For the Braves here, they don't want to keep dropping. Falmouth right now up 2-0 over the Harbor Hawks in the bottom of the 6th inning. If Hyannis loses that and the Braves win, they'd be back in first. The 2-1 comes home. Mabius sees it skip in the dirt. Runner goes into second base in Riker Waite, and Mabius watches it by now for a 3-1 count.
This is potentially big. We've seen what the Braves have done with 2 outs before late in games. There's been many different examples, but this is now officially a save situation. Again, we don't know how saves are technically recorded in a 7-inning game, but this is a tougher spot.
The tying run in the on-deck circle for the Bourne Braves in Luke Costello. Mabius has a 3-1 count with 2 outs in bottom 7. Wheeler dishes in. Mabius grounds it up the middle of the infield. Curlin back, fields in the outfield. Throws to first base, off the back. Mabius gets there in time, safe, and a run scores for the Braves. Osterhaus plates the second of the game. It's Riker Waite on third and Mabius on first with a single likely. We'll see how they field it. Scored, excuse me.
Yeah, I tend to agree there. It was a hit kind of in an awkward spot in the infield. And, yeah, I mean, now a home run ties this game. And we're going to see a mound visit.
A mound visit coming here from Harwich. Pitching coach in Hunter Dilworth stepping up to talk to the infield as well as the battery. And they do say it is a single for Berkeley Mabius, his first of the game. That's a tough play for Curlin at short. Only the 6th RBI on Berkeley Mabius' year. As the meeting ends. And they step back out there hoping to end this inning. The tying run at the plate for the Bourne Braves, it's Luke Costello. He stands in the back of the righty's box. Costello leans in, chokes up on his wood bat out of the right side. First pitch in, skips in the dirt low for a ball. Riker Waite, no thought to come home there. It's 5-2 in favor of the Mariners, with 2 runners on for the Braves. Pitch home from Wheeler. Misses inside, 2-0. Action now going in the bullpen for the Harwich Mariners. Likely not a situation where they wanted to use another arm, but they don't have a choice. If Wheeler gets out of control here, you got to bring somebody in fresh to clean up this game. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch comes in. Costello pops this one up. It's in the right side of the infield. First baseman in O'Leary steps in on the grass, makes the grab for out 3, and the Mariners win it in 7. The Braves drop their 5th consecutive of the season, and in unfortunate fashion, still maintain 2nd place in the West. But a rough start to this game, a 4-run first inning, makes it not enough for the Bravos, and they are now 8-17-3 on the year.
Yeah, just an unfortunate loss. You go down early, you can't climb out of a hole. On the bright side, Hyannis is losing right now, and again, you don't want Falmouth to win either, but you have a chance today to potentially take back that first spot if you're the Braves.
Overall, it's a win for Christian Rodriguez. Steps out there, walks 4, had some dangerous outings, but didn't allow a run. The loss does go to the starter in Noah Scott. And again, not sure on the save situation, but if there were to be a save, it would go to Wheeler. Mariners travel to Chatham later today for their matchup, and the Bourne Braves bring it back here against the YD Red Sox later tonight. This is the last managed game of the regular season by Scott Landers. And overall, he finishes his managed season 18-17-3. Hoping to turn it around in the playoffs and make the Cape Cod Baseball League championship for the 5th consecutive year if he can do it.
They're going to miss him. I mean, these are the next 2 biggest games. We've been saying that about every game, I feel like, but Ed Blankmeyer is better than anyone in this league and more qualified to take this role.
Scott Landers says he has no worries about how they will do. But for now, we'll send it to a short break on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. Kaydence Kilhof to join us alongside Max Farrell to start the post-game Tomahawk Talk. Thanks for listening to our broadcast today. Coming up after this short break, the Tomahawk Talk begins. On behalf of our producer, Chase Maceiko, our silent reporter, and Kaydence Kilhof, I'm Devon Jarvis alongside my good friend and play-by-play partner in Kasey Kazliner, saying so long.
By and by, just
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
As we welcome you to the post-game Tomahawk Talk on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV, we send it fieldside for Kaydence Kilhof alongside Max Farrell.
Thanks, Devon. I'm joined by the newcomer from San Diego State, Max Farrell. Max, in your very first at-bat as a Brave, you singled. What was going through your head during your very first plate appearance?
Yeah, I was just trying to put together a good at-bat and was lucky enough to get a hit, get the first one out of the way, so it felt super nice and just wanted to keep it rolling.
Over the past few days, this Braves offense has really been struggling, so coming from a fresh perspective, what do you think needs to change?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell just only playing this one game, but just bringing a lot of energy is what I'm going to try to do, and just get the boys going is what I'd like to do, yeah.
I don't know if you know this yet, but you're the very first player this season to be wearing the number 5. They ripped it out of the package as soon as you got here. So what does that mean? How are you going to take that name and number as your own and really make an impact on this Brave squad?
Yeah, it means awesome wearing my own number, not someone else's. I actually wore this number in high school, so it's cool to get back to it. Yeah, I'm excited.
All right, Maxwell, thanks so much and good luck later.
Thank you. Go Braves.
Thank you, Kaydence. We step aside once more as Kaydence joins Kasey and I in the press box for the post-game Tomahawk Talk. More coming up here on Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an
At the start of the second doubleheader of the season, the Bourne Braves fall to the Harwich Mariners 5-2. Welcome into the post-game Tomahawk Talk. I'm Kaydence Kilhof, joined by Devon, Jarvis, and Kasey, Kazliner. Guys, the Braves offense couldn't start anything until the very last inning, which was the 7th of today's game.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, you don't start strong in this game. Noah Scott, you expected more from him. He's gotten a lot of praise recently from the coaching staff. He's obviously improved at times, but again, just could not capitalize in that first inning, throwing strikes. And when he did, it was contact, hard contact to the outfield multiple times. Obviously took one off the foot. You have to hope that he's fully okay. He stayed in the game, so you assume he is. But you talked about the offense as well, just not doing enough. They had base runners nearly every inning and just could not capitalize when needed most. I feel like I'm a broken record right now saying that, but it kind of reigns true every single game where we've seen during this losing streak the Braves not be able to turn on the Jets when needed. Good for Matt Bolton, though, to get that home run. He needed that one. His second of the season has to feel good. But, again, it came a little too late when the Braves were already out of the game.
Overall, the Bourne Braves bring runners to the base paths every single frame, and they don't get any until that 7th inning. A real unfortunate stretch for them. And you look at Noah Scott's start and reflect it. 3 good innings, 1 bad inning overall. Just let the hits come to him a little bit too much back in the first. They saw the balls exceptionally well. So for the Braves going out here, you just got to rebound here tonight against the YD Red Sox in what will be a big game for the Braves. Again, they still have a chance at getting the 1 seed in the West. Hyannis right now losing to the Falmouth Commodores late in the game. If they can get that done, it'll be big, and the Braves will be back to square one, but they have to essentially win these final 2.
Well, pregame, we talked a lot about players that we were looking forward to seeing play today, but we didn't even think about the 3 new guys joining this Braves squad, and one of them being Max Farrell, who I talked to in the postgame Tomahawk Talk. He got a single, which doesn't sound like it's a lot, but for such a stagnant offense that the Braves have had over the past few days, this is the guy that came out and in his very first at-bat made an impact. How important is it that these guys just keep picking up their momentum?
Well, they have to make an impact quickly. We'll see how they play in these final 2 games if they get the same playing time, because if there's now 4 bench guys on this roster that might want to get into this game come later today or even tomorrow, so you don't know how the lineup's going to look, but you want to get these new guys reps going into the playoffs, potentially having them be pieces, but none of them looked bad out there today. I think that's the biggest thing, especially when you're adjusting the Cape Cod Baseball League atmosphere and play style. It sometimes takes a little bit. It didn't for really any of these guys.
Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, Farrell obviously stood out as the guy who made the biggest impact today. I'm sure Braves fans will welcome him with open arms. A guy that, again, defensively looked really good in left, sliding into the right position. And then at the plate, that single he had, just, again, you need a spark plug right now if you're Scott Landers or, I guess, Ed Blankmeyer right now, knowing that you've lost so many pieces and the offense outside of Berkeley Mabius and Riker Waite has felt stagnant. Waite, a very good defensive player today. We didn't see his bat wake up a ton. So, again, you want Farrell to be in the right position.
And the sparks did fly a little bit too late in today's game, but we're not done here in the post-game Tomahawk Talk. Coming up after the break, I'll be talking with the Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird about the loss.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the...
A rough 5-2 loss for the Bourne Braves after the Harwich Mariners came to Doran Park and took the win in Game 1 of today's doubleheader. Welcome back into the post-game Tomahawk Talk. Once again, I'm Kaydence Kilhof, joined by the Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird. Nate, field manager Scott Landers is now gone, but you got to talk to him before he's gone for the next 2 days. What did he tell you about this loss?
Yeah, just another disappointing effort. They need to get back on track. Pretty much the same sentiments that he's been echoing the last couple of days as the Braves have been on this losing streak.
And you also spoke to Noah Scott, who had a pretty decent outing after giving up 4 runs in the first. What did he tell you?
Yeah, he talked about struggling with just putting it to middle in the first inning, giving guys a chance to get hard contact, kind of like Kasey talked about earlier. But once he got hit with the line drive, he kind of took a second. He was able to settle himself down, get back in the mindset. And after that, we saw him get a double play there to get out of the first, and then 3 scoreless innings from there on.
It seems like the Braves really have been struggling at the beginning of these games, but they might be on the come up now. But there's more time to see if they are, because there's another game today here at Doran Park against YD at 6. So make sure to tune into the pregame Tomahawk Talk at 5:30. We'll see you then.